In today's video, I bought the cheapest and most expensive customizable Five Nights at Freddy's figures, with some of these figures costing over $1,000. Are figures you can customize better than just normal Fnaf figures? Let's find out and get right into it. So guys, we have a whole bunch of different... What the? Why aren't these in boxes? Shadow Freddy, my boy. Why are these items not in any boxes? Oh, that's because you want the viewers to know what's coming up later in the video? Alright, I can understand that. So we got some crazy customizable FNAF figures here, but of course, we have to start with $1. Alright guys, take a bet. Do you think it's a bootleg? Let's find out. Wow guys, like always, of course it's gonna be a bootleg. I'm not in the mood here to deal with bootlegs. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of the way. Alright, what is it? Inside for $1 is... What the heck? This is official? What? Ew, but he's so ugly, and you might be wondering, Puggo, this is just a solid figure. How is he customizable? Don't be worried, my friend. Let me show you how this Springtrap is customizable, and you can customize your own figure. Okay, guys, we're in Puggo's customizable area, as you can tell, and you might be wondering, how is this Springtrap figure customizable, right? Say you want to maybe, like, remove his head, right? You want to give him some hat, like, some nice posability. All right, so this is the customizer. That's what this is called. This is called the figure customizer. All right, let's see how custom we can make Springtrap. As you can see, his ear has now been customized, so say you want to move it around, boom, that's customized. Very great customizer. Now, let's see what else the customizer can do. Oh my gosh, that is... Alright guys, check it out. Springtrap is all customized. His legs are now posable, see? Right, so you want to make his legs move without his torso. Boom, that is one... That's a customized Springtrap right there. Let's go check the next one. So, $1 was genuinely just garbage. Let's go ahead and see what $5 has. I'm not sure how customizable this can be, but hopefully it's something. So, for this customizable $5 figure, let's go ahead and see what we got. It is... What the heck? Dude, is that... No, this is official. Where's her face? Oh, okay, so we got someone's crappy circus baby figure that didn't even come with her faceplates, dude. Oh my gosh. So I guess this is customizable the way you could decapitate her. But and rip her in half. But that's about it. There's not too much you can do. Yeah, no, this is super lame. This is garbage. All right, let's see the next one. Well, guys, we're getting close to something pretty exciting. Maybe a special little giveaway. But first, we gotta check out $10. I mean, $10 could be decent, so let's hope it is. Now, don't be expecting anything too crazy for this $10 one. Hopefully, it is something decent, because right, $10 can get you a pretty solid figure. Let's see. Oh, we got a normal golden Freddy, I guess. All right. What is customizable about him? And he has been customized. Check it out. We have little golden Freddy. Oh, my name is Golden Freddy, and I am so little. Oh, look at my little legs and my little arms. Oh, I'm so little, Golden Freddy. There he is. Okay, there's that's the most customization you could do. You can make fat little Golden Freddy. That's beautiful. I kind of love that. But you guys have waited long enough. Let's go see what the next one is. So, the moment you've been waiting for. What is this? The giveaway items. We have 3 different items here today. We have the Jazzwares Vault exclusive Shadow Freddy figure. We have the classic Freddy and Withered Freddy figure. And we have the classic Bonnie and Withered Bonnie figure. But first, Shadow Freddy needs to tell you something. Go ahead, Shadow Freddy. What do you need to say? Oh, so if you guys want to win the classic Freddy and Bonnie, of course, it's the classic 3 Pogo steps. All you gotta do is like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment saying you finished all 3 steps and what your favorite figure shown off in this video was. But if you want to win the super rare Shadow Freddy, well, this item is only being given away on my Twitter. So go check that out. Of course, if you are 13 plus, if you're not old enough to use Twitter. But yeah, if you are older than 13, go check out my Twitter. The links to that will be in the pinned comments below, because that is where I am giving away this exclusive Freddy and Shadow Freddy figure. So thank you, Shadow Freddy. That was so helpful. You did such a good job. Oh, we love Shadow Freddy, guys. Leave it if you want bonus points for the giveaway. Leave a comment saying we love you, Shadow Freddy, and trust me, he will read every single comment that you guys leave. He wants some nice comments because I'm mean to him a lot of the times. But with that out of the way, it is now time to check out the $50 customizable figure, and this is when they start getting expensive. So let's see what we got. Some expensive figures, but you guys want to see a fun way to open $50? Let me show you. But it's and it's open. Simple as that. Look at that. Oh, you might be wondering, why is my arm so red? It's because I just got my hair dyed red again. Editor, put a video on the screen of my red hair. Look at it. Do you see it? Editor! My red hair better be on the screen. It's like Cool Kid from Forsaken. If you guys play that on Roblox, that's my favorite game. I love Cool Kid. Look, he's right here. I love him so much. That's mine. Okay, but for $50, we... Oh my god. No! A Titan 13 crappy Fnaf figure, and yes, these things can cost $50, if not even more on eBay. I don't know why people would pay for these, but these are very customizable with multiple hands and heads, so let's see how this compares to other customizable Fnaf figures. So guys, before we check this out, I do want to apologize if this video is a little bit dark. It's a very cloudy day where I live, so I apologize for the clouds. I can't do too much about that. Here is the Titan 13 Fnaf figure. Now, I'm sure almost every single one of you knows what Titan 13 figures are. They are fan-made Fnaf figures by this company, of course, called Titan 13, and they're meant to be better, more posable Five Nights at Freddy's action figures, because Five Nights at Freddy's figures aren't the best at posability and such, so they make these to be more like professional Five Nights at Freddy's figures. That's the gist of them. But they don't do that very well. Now, on their website, these figures retail for about $35 plus shipping. These figures can cost up to $50, but for resale, these things do sell out pretty fast, so they can cost even more. So opening this, I noticed it comes with a whole bunch of gross stuff. There's a bunch of little 3D printed parts falling all over the place. Let's go ahead and look at Foxy. First of all, oh, okay, and his head just falls off, right? So his head doesn't stay on very well. Okay, that's great to know. It's kind of hard to put it on. First of all, he is very, very small. Like, this Foxy figure, for being $50, is extremely small. Let me show you what I'm talking about by comparing him to a Jazzwares figure. Alright guys, check this out. This is the Endo Series Foxy Jazzwares figure, a figure that retails for only $25. And you can see he is a very, very small Foxy figure. I don't know why he's so small, but let's go ahead and check out all his details. We're going to keep this Foxy here to compare both of them. But yeah, I mean, this Foxy, his head shape already doesn't look good. His head looks way too skinny and thin. It looks really weird. He does have the black eye, so that is some nice customization. That's something that this Foxy doesn't have. That Foxy only has normal eyes, right? He comes with 2 different heads. One with a normal Foxy head, and one with the black eye Foxy. So first of all, for customization, this guy can move his ears. That's very nice, right? He can move his ears, but if you move his ears back, this weird giant plastic thing sticks through, and it looks kind of weird. This Foxy can't move his ears, but he looks more accurate. Second of all, moving his head around is very difficult because, look at that, it just comes apart. These figures are not put together very well since they're just 3D printed, so it's not great. The print quality, looking at the bottom of the Foxy figure, is kind of rough. If you can see, it's very, like, grainy. It's not too bad, but on the head itself, it's a little disappointing to see these 3D chunks kind of sitting out there, especially since this is twice the price as this accurate Foxy figure. And the Foxy figure is, just to be honest, one of the worst ones Jazzwares has made. It just doesn't look great with his withering being brown, but yeah, it's definitely better than this thing. I mean, you have to keep putting them back together. Yeah, that's not too bad for a customizable Five Nights at Freddy's figure. Now let's go check out the $100. Alright guys, just as it was getting cloudy out, thankfully the sun came back. Yay, the sun! We love the sun! It's so nice and bright. Alright, So for $100, we have something special here. We have a Endo Series 5 Nights at Freddy's exclusive figure, but the thing is, we don't know what exclusive this could be. Now, it could be another Shadow Freddy figure, right? That would be pretty disappointing. It's a Jazzwares Vault exclusive, of course, so it is rare, but we already have one. We've already reviewed it. So, for $100, let's hope that this figure is something special. Let's unbox him and see what is inside. One Endo Series figure coming right up. Let's go ahead and shink, cut that open. See what we get. Whatever figure in here is definitely going to be rare, but will he be $100 rare? Let's find out. It is... Oh! The brand new Bonnie and Shadow Bonnie Endo Series figure. Oh, this is a real nice looking figure. This figure is brand new, and crazy enough, it is reselling for over $100 on eBay. Is that not insane? This figure was like 20 bucks online. It released all the way back in February. Oh, I don't need to cut it. But yes, it is extremely rare. Jazzwares Vault exclusive. Look at that shiny gold sticker. So something really cool about this is the Bonnie is actually a different color in here. We can see when we open them up, but let me just grab my sealed Endo Series Bonnie here real quick. Do you see this? Do you see how this Bonnie, he's a little bit purple? He's a little kind of gray. This Bonnie is blue. Do you see that? Look how much bluer this Bonnie is. So this Bonnie is way more blue than the official figure, which I really like, that you get exclusive blue Bonnie in this pack. That is super cool. So let's go ahead and open it. Okay, you open it from here. All right, so there is tape, but we're not gonna take a look at the bluer Bonnie figure because not really a point in looking at that. We're here for the Shadow Bonnie figure because it's pretty weird. This isn't Shadow Bonnie. This isn't Shadow Bonnie at all. This is I don't, like Neon Bonnie. He's from Fnaf VR. He's in like the hard mode stages. Like, I don't know what to call him. He has a official name. I don't know what it is because he is such a obscure character. I think his name is Beacon Bonnie. I think that's what his name is. So, of course, we get that really cool extra blue Bonnie, but we won't be using him because we are taking a look at this awesome Shadow Bonnie exclusive figure. So, nothing's different about this endoskeleton. He's the same endoskeleton, but look at these pieces. Oh, wow. The metallic on these pieces is insane. Look at, you can see me in it. Hello. The reflective is insane on this. Oh, my gosh. All right, let's go ahead and get this assembled with a jump cut snap. Whoa! What an awesome jump cut! And here he is, Beacon Bonnie or Shadow Bonnie. Now, if I can be honest, this is a very lame character. It is literally just Bonnie, just the Bonnie figure, but it looks like he got covered in oil, right? It looks like there was an oil spill, he got covered in oil. But if I can be honest, right? I kind of love it, right? I know this is a obscure character, but he's never had merch made of him before, right? So that is really cool. And second of all, the material that he is made of is amazing. This material not only looks so cool, right? When it reflects things, oh my god, it looks awesome. It has a whole bunch of little glittery sparkles on the inside of it. That is sick. But it also feels really cool to touch. It's so, like, slick that it's really awesome, right? These figures have normally kind of like a matte texture where they're like a little, they feel a little smooth, a little grady, right? They feel kind of fine, but this guy, he feels so smooth. Oh my gosh, it feels like almost a warm piece of ice, if that makes sense. It's so slick. It is really cool. He's literally the same as Bonnie, except just weird and shiny. His eyes are different. I love that they changed his eyes, right? That's very important. But the new eyes are sick. You can use these eyes on any figure you want. Of course, his mouth opens. The endoskeleton kind of ruins the effect because the endoskeleton is, of course, a normal color. But it does look really sick. And buying this pack, you do, like I was saying, get a normal color for Bonnie. So here's the best way you can look at it. It's a lot more vibrant blue, so honestly, I'm probably going to replace my Bonnie with this colors because this color is a lot more accurate to the actual Bonnie. So I really like that. They're going back and improving old figures instead of just remaking them. I think that's super nice. You can probably see this the most clear with his head. I mean, check it out. The colors are very different here. And honestly, yeah, that is a really sick figure. I love this shiny Bonnie. Is he worth $100? No doubt definitely not. But if Jazzwares restocks this on their website and you're able to buy this, I definitely would recommend buying this Bonnie if you possibly can, because he is a super sick exclusive, a lot better than Radioactive Foxy because that's a lame FNAF AR character, but not as good as Shadow Freddy. Shadow Freddy is still the best exclusive, but this one is the second best, to be honest. He is really, really sick. So yeah, Shadow Weird Oil Spill Bonnie gets a thumbs up from Puggo. Now let's go check out the $200 figure. So guys, Beacon Shadow Bonnie was pretty cool, but these last three things have to be absolutely insane. Starting off with the $200 figure, it is insane that I genuinely did have to pay $200 to get this San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Jazzwares Golden Freddy figure. I'm not joking. I genuinely had to pay $200 on eBay to get this thing. So let's see if it was worth it. Oh my god, that is heavy! So, checking out this exclusive San Diego Comic-Con Golden Freddy. The reason I had to buy this online is because, well, I didn't go to San Diego Comic-Con. I didn't think it was worth it, and then they announced that they were having exclusive Jazzwares figures, and I was like, man, I kind of wish I was there. So, I had no choice but to buy this figure online, which it kind of sucks. There's no way to get these exclusive figures anywhere else. They re-released the Golden Freddy figure somewhere else, but there's another exclusive figure in here that you can only get at San Diego Comic-Con. So if you want to be a completionist and collect all the figures, unfortunately you have to buy this. So taking a look at this, this is easily the nicest box we have. I'm trying to move my camera up. Yes, the nicest box we have ever gotten for any Jazzwares figures. I mean, this is beautiful. It says, "It's me" in shiny font with Golden Freddy on the front. You guys know how much I love Golden Freddy. I have a real Golden Freddy animatronic. The San Diego Comic-Con exclusive sticker here says 5 Nights at Freddy's with some real nice texture over here. Golden Freddy render on the back. Something really interesting is I don't think this is Golden Freddy. I think this is FNAF 1 Freddy's jump scare when he jump scares you from the side, and they edited it to look like Golden Freddy. I don't think this render has ever existed for Golden Freddy before. Now, I could be wrong, so correct me in the comments if I am, but I'm pretty sure this is just the FNAF 1 Freddy jump scare edited to look like Golden Freddy. So, opening this up, it is incredibly well made. This is not just plastic and cardboard. It says exclusive right here. It's me right there, which is awesome. It has Velcro, so you can keep this safe. Opening this up, wow. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Dude, the quality of this is absurd. I'm going to keep this box forever. You get two different figures here. You get Midnight Freddy is what they're calling him. So Midnight Freddy is very, very similar to Beacon Bonnie, basically the same character. They're both from FNAF Help Wanted VR. It says 12 AM up here. I love that detail. And you get Golden Freddy. I love the texture that they use. Has the Golden Freddy figure, the endoskeleton, and it even shows the Golden Freddy poster back there. So let's go ahead. And another thing I love about this, right, is you don't have to choose which suit you want. You get two endoskeletons. I wish all of the Endo Series packs came with two endoskeletons. I understand why they don't, so you can, of course, can customize them. That's the point of this video. But I love that this comes with two endoskeletons, so you can have both displayed at the same time. So taking this out, it has a amazing, right? This would look insane for displaying figures, right? Let's just put Beacon Bonnie in here. Look at that. Oh, perfectly fits him. That is great for display. Midnight Freddy here. Before we even take a look at his figure, he comes with, and of course, I'm going to be keeping this plastic, so I got to keep it nice, a exclusive endoskeleton. This is probably the most exclusive different endoskeleton we will get from Jazzwares. It is a full blacked out endoskeleton with white eyes. I love this so much. I wish they reused this endoskeleton on Beacon Bonnie. That would help him look a lot better because the gray endoskeleton sticks out a lot. But this is beautiful. So let's do another jump cut. Snap! Jump cut. Whoa! Look at that. It is Midnight Freddy. He is so midnight. Midnight Freddy. This figure is incredibly average. He is incredibly fine. It is just Freddy, but he's black. The endoskeleton helps so much. It really, really does. It helps him look a lot darker, unlike the Beacon Bonnie one. His endoskeleton is still normally gray. Beacon Bonnie fit together a lot nicer, though. Like, when I was putting a lot of these pieces together, they wanted to kind of, like, snap and fall off. like they're not really solidly on there. Look, like moving his legs, they want to come apart, so you got to squeeze, and the torso and the pelvis, you got to squeeze them back together. The white eyes are really sick. That could be used great for other figures, of course, if you want to customize them. He's a really cool figure, and the main reason you would buy this exclusive pack is for this figure. Golden Freddy will be on the Jazzwares Vault website very soon, so you can buy him in case you didn't go to San Diego Comic-Con. But this guy is locked behind a $200 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive paywall. And is he worth $200? No, absolutely not. This Midnight Freddy, as they call him, is in one obscure minigame in Fnaf VR. So if I had a nickel every time Jazzwares made 2 FNAF VR exclusive characters that had never got merch before, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird to happen twice. So this guy, he is incredibly mediocre. And you have these left over, so you might want to keep them, because these are like $200 endoskeleton hands and feet, so I'm going to keep those in my Jazzwares drawer. But, yeah, like, you're kind of just paying for the box here, if I can be honest. Like, yes, this is a very nice box, of course. And I'm definitely going to keep it. Gotta put it back together real nice here, and that's about it, you know. Nothing too special here, and you put it back and you go, wow, that was $200 for Midnight Freddy. But you get Golden Freddy. Now, Golden Freddy isn't exclusive to this. Like I said, he was released somewhere else, but you still do get him. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Golden Freddy figure. Now, the Jazzwares Golden Freddy, oh, it has instructions here. Check that out of how to build. I think I know how to build him. I love this so much. It's a high quality render of the Golden Freddy in the hallway. This Golden Freddy figure, I'm not really a fan of him, of course. Let's do a little jump cut, building him. Snap. Whoa, holy jump cut. All right, here is the exclusive Golden Freddy figure. Now, he isn't exclusive to just this. Like I said, you can get him on the Jazzwares Vault website. And just like Midnight Freddy, this Golden Freddy, I think it's actually worse. I think he's worse than mediocre. I don't think this is a very good Golden Freddy figure, right? I know, I'm a big Golden Freddy fan. I don't think he's great. He is better than the World of Golden Freddy figure. The World of Golden Freddy figure is the worst Golden Freddy figure ever made. This guy is like radioactive neon yellow. It looks horrible, right? This is a horrible looking figure. This guy at least got the colors better. He's not so radioactive, but he's still way too bright yellow. It's insane to compare these, but short, ugly Funko Golden Freddy still looks better than this $200 exclusive Golden Freddy figure, simply because his colors are way too bright. Golden Freddy is a dark and dirty animatronic. He's like a mustard yellow color. And this Golden Freddy from Funko looks a lot better. He has dirt wash, he has great yellow color. Even though he has top teeth and eyelids, I still like him more than this guy. He's way too bright yellow. He doesn't look very good. The inside of his ears are brown for some reason. That's so old. The old Funko plushie had brown ears, right? Funko at least fixed it on the Golden Freddy figure. This guy is pretty terrible for a Golden Freddy figure. Funko beats it in every way. Just to show you an example, here he is compared to my real life Golden Freddy. This is as accurate as Golden Freddy can get. You can see he's dark, he's dirty, he's kind of disgusting, and look at him. This Golden Freddy is way too bright yellow. He doesn't have any black wash. I mean, for an exclusive figure, you thought they would have tried a little bit harder, but no. This Golden Freddy figure just isn't very good, well, at all, to be honest. I don't think he's worth it. This is probably the worst exclusive. Radioactive Foxy was a better looking, more accurate figure than this Golden Freddy figure. The Midnight Freddy, who has been in one obscure minigame, is genuinely a better looking figure than this. I mean, just comparing him to the Funko figure, well, he doesn't look very good genuinely at all. This figure is probably the worst Jazzwares exclusive. I really wish they would have improved him. They had such a good chance to improve it from this horrible jump scare figure. They improved it very, very slightly. They added like his shade of yellow is maybe 5% darker, but it's not great. The Midnight Freddy, he's fine. He's a fine figure, but yeah. Out of all the exclusive Jazzwares figures we looked at, the Oil Spill Bonnie is the best one so far. And the Shadow Freddy figure from Jazzwares, the first exclusive, is still surprisingly the best. So yeah, this pack was kind of disappointing. I don't think it was worth I don't think it was worth $200. Midnight Freddy, he's pretty cool. Golden Freddy is really disappointing. I like his eyes, but yeah, that's really where my compliments end. He doesn't look very good. It's insane that the $10 Funko Golden Freddy figure genuinely looks better than this $200 Golden Freddy figure. It's not great. So here's all the exclusive Jazzwares figures we've taken a look at so far. Beacon Bonnie's by far the best. Midnight Freddy is second best, and Golden Freddy is the worst one. Yeah, he's not great. So now we have some expensive stuff to look at. Let's go ahead and take a look at the $500 figures. So guys, we only have two things to review left, with the $500 figures being all of the Endo Series Five Nights at Freddy's action figures. Now, these figures are pretty difficult to find. I couldn't even find a second set of these to show off the classics and the ruined animatronics at the same time. So this is the best I got. I could only get one of each figure because these figures are extremely difficult to find. So I can't compare the classic and the ruins next to each other. We're just going to have to switch the suits through reviewing these, but I am very, very excited to take a look at these. These figures look absolutely incredible. So let's bring over our Jazzwares Endo series. Hopefully these are a lot better than the garbage Golden Freddy ones, and let's go check them out. Boom! Here is all of the Endo Series Five Nights at Freddy's Jazzwares customizable figures. So many absolutely incredible figures to take a look at. So we're gonna go ahead and move all of these, but Freddy, of course, we're gonna take a look at Freddy Fazbear first, and these figures genuinely might be the best Five Nights at Freddy's figures ever made, and I'm so serious when I say that. I don't even know if it's fair to compare these to the Funko figures. I think we will, just to see how funny and bad the Funko figures are, but of course, Glamrock Freddy, Monty Gator, Glamrock Chica, and Roxanne Wolf. Looking at the back of the box, we have Classic Freddy. I like that they keep the Classic Freddy packaging, because for some, say some parents are trying to buy these figures for their kids, they might not recognize Glamrock Freddy, but you see Classic Freddy, you immediately recognize that that is Five Nights at Freddy's. So, checking this out, oh my gosh, dude, these figures are beautiful. Before we look at either Freddy's, we have to look at the Glamrock Endoskeleton, because that technically is a brand new Five Nights at Freddy's figure. So, let's go ahead and check him out. Glamrock Endo, here he is. Oh, this is insane, right? This figure alone beats every single Funko security breach figure they ever made. The detail on this is genuinely beautiful. All this for an endoskeleton you don't even see. It gets completely covered up. He has wires hanging down, a completely accurate endoskeleton face. Oh my gosh. Posable mouth, of course. Fully posable arms. Oh, whoa, hold up. These arms are pretty difficult to pose. What the? You can't... What the heck? Why can't you move his arm like up and down? That is really strange. Okay. I guess his arms don't move up and down. You gotta move them like this. Yeah. So that moves. That's pretty strange though. What about this arm? Okay, yeah, they do move, but that is really difficult. Oh my gosh. Okay, so in order for these arms to move, you almost have to break the endoskeleton. All right, so that's something that's not too great. Maybe I just got like a bad one. But yeah, the left side of his arm moves, but his right arm just does not move in the slightest. Look, I'm trying so hard to bet that's just gonna break the plastic. All right, so that's really disappointing. He has insane articulation though. Look at this. The top of him moves like that, and the middle of his torso moves like that. That is insane. We've never had a FNAF figure this posable. Right, so those Titan 13 figures thinking they're posable? Nope. These are better. These are way better. So let's go ahead, do a little jump cut. Snap. Whoa, jump cut. Here is our Glamrock Freddy figure, and oh my god, dude. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm being so serious. This is probably the best Five Nights at Freddy's figure ever made. So first of all, taking a look at his head, for some reason my head wouldn't fit all the way together. No matter how hard I would squeeze it, it wouldn't fit together. This figure is the most difficult FNAF figure I've ever had to put together from Jazzwares. It is really, really tricky to get him together, but it makes sense because of how much detail he has. He can swivel his top and his bottom completely separately. So look at that. He can like turn to the side on both, and then this whole middle part can also turn all the way around which is, oh, I guess it can. It can go halfway around before it wants to break his thing off, but I guess he shouldn't turn all the way. Mine, unfortunately, did come broken. As you can see, this arm does move up, so his arms move up really nicely. The shoulder pads are their own pieces that can move on their own, which is extremely nice for this figure. Unfortunately, this arm is completely broken for me, so Jazzwares, could you maybe fix this or something? It can turn like that, but this arm just can't move up at all. I tried it. I almost broke the plastic. It won't go up. It just pops right out. That is very unfortunate that I did get a broken endoskeleton. Everything else looks amazing, like the posing on these arms. His hands look so good. I feel like he should have a microphone, but he doesn't. Unfortunately, when moving this figure around, the pieces want to pop off very, very easily. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, the detail on this guy is absolutely insane. I mean, just look at his head. Look at the teeth and the endoskeleton inside of his head. Is that not the most detailed Five Nights at Freddy's figure you have ever seen in your life? Like, oh my gosh. That is just beautiful. If both of my arms could pose better, I'm sure I could do some really, really cool poses with Glamrock Freddy, but unfortunately, I can't do that. I am pretty pissed off that I did get a broken one. It does definitely suck. At least one of his arms is posable. You can see how posable this is. Putting him together, it wasn't as difficult as you would think. He snaps together very nicely. Everything feels together really good. His legs can't move that much just because of his joints are so big, and they literally want to break apart whenever you move him, but yes, he can kind of move his legs. Oh, never mind, he can't move his legs. All right, I guess his legs aren't that posable because you try and pose them and they just fall apart. That is unfortunate. I wish, I mean, you know, accuracy over posability. I definitely would rather a more accurate figure than a more posable figure. If you want a posable figure, go to Funko. Everything about this is literally spot on. His feet are incredible. The details down here look absolutely insane. This stomach chest area, I can't get over how good it looks. It is incredible. The shoulder pads are actually their own pieces that can pop on and off. I really like that. It makes the figure a lot more accurate. It just looks so good. Of course, I am going to compare these to the Funko figures to see how different they look, because trust me, these make Funko look like the worst, most disgusting bootlegs to ever exist. This Glamrock Freddy figure is genuinely beautiful. I love him so much, and it really confuses me how a company can create a figure that looks this good. It looks like he came straight out of the game. I'm being serious. This looks like he came straight out of Security Breach. And then they also make this. They make this super mediocre Golden Freddy figure that honestly looks nothing like Golden Freddy. It looks like a yellow version of Freddy. I don't know how the same company can create both of these, but because these figures are so hard to assemble, I'm going to put all of the normal Glamrocks together, and then I'm going to assemble all of the Ruin animatronics. So we're going to do all the normals together and then all of the Ruins. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a giant jump cut between all of the animatronics, because yeah, we gotta put all of them together, and they take a while. So let's do a huge jump cut and put all of the Security Breach figures together. So here they are, guys, all 4 of the new Security Breach Jazzwares Endo figures, and these figures, I am being completely serious when I say this, are the best official Five Nights at Freddy's figures ever released. These things look like they came straight from Security Breach. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Now, of course, we've already taken a look at Glamrock Freddy. Glamrock Freddy is amazing, and assembling all of these figures together, I have good news that Glamrock Freddy is the only broken figure where his arm doesn't bend up for some reason, which is very disappointing. But every other figure does not have this issue, thankfully. That is only Glamrock Freddy. So we've already taken a look at Glamrock Freddy, so we won't look at him anymore, and now let's take a look at Glamrock Chica. Now, a lot of people are saying that Glamrock Chica is the worst figure in the series because she's not very accurate, and I have to say, what are these people talking about? This Glamrock Chica figure is perfect. They were saying her face isn't accurate or whatever. Dude, having this in person, right? Seeing this, like seeing this in front of you, it is perfect. I cannot come up with a single flaw for these figures, right? When I was talking about the Golden Freddy Jazzwares figure, right, I could come up with a bunch of flaws of why this figure isn't that great. But this Glamrock Chica is absolutely phenomenal. And don't worry, we will compare these to the Funko figures. Now, her endoskeleton is different because she's a lot skinnier and thinner. So, again, she has amazing posability in the top and the bottom of her torso. Both of these can move and rotate, which is absolutely phenomenal. Both of her arms move in oh, shoot! Okay, that should not have happened. I have lost her shoulder piece. Alright, well, I guess Chica's gonna be shoulderless in this video. That shouldn't happen. Okay, so be careful when posing your figures. I guess that can happen. Yeah, don't move them too much. Okay, that was not good. The rest of the posability, see, like, unlike Freddy, her arms actually pose a lot better. As you can see, they move very well. The shoulder pads are meant to move with the arms. Not sure why that happened. Even her lower arms are very posable. Her hands move incredibly well. They're very nice. Moving the hands kind of does break open that, so they're better to swivel than to move around. Even though, I mean, her fingers have physical joints in there. Look at that. So her fingers can't move, but you can see the joints in the fingers. It looks just incredible. Her legs have a lot better movement than Freddy. There's a lot more open space for them to move around, which is very nice. So her legs are way more posable than Freddy. She probably has the most posable legs out of everyone. Moving her legs back is difficult because it makes the plastic want to crack open, so you have to squeeze them together when you move her legs around. And her feet, of course, can move very well. I mean, this Glamrock Chica figure, let me try and put her in that Glamrock Chica pose where she's like hanging out to the side. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That looks just like Security Breach. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. These figures are just genuinely so freaking good. I mean, just look at this. Oh my goodness, that Glamrock Chica is fantastic. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Roxanne Wolf. Roxanne Wolf had the biggest glow up from her prototype. She looks so good. Oh my gosh. I think I might have put her shoulder pad on wrong. I think that one's on backwards, actually. But that's fine. I can fix that later. So this arm is super loose for some reason. It has no clicky joints in it. I don't mind that. I would rather it be broken like this than it doesn't move at all. This one moves normally with the clicky joints, as you can see. Her hands look incredible. The nail polish like on the tips of her fingers is amazing. The movements on this is really, really good. And oh my gosh, let me talk about her hair. Her hair on this Roxanne Wolf figure is beautiful. This is all a rubbery material, so it's not hard like plastic. It's kind of soft and rubbery, as you can see. It is fantastic. This is the most beautifully sculpted, incredibly detailed hairpiece I have ever seen on a Five Nights at Freddy's figure. Not only that, her tail as well. Her tail is fully posable, which is super nice. It's made of that rubber material again. I mean, look at the detail they put into this thing. It is fantastic. Roxanne Wolf looks like she came straight from the games. Opening her mouth up, she has a tongue inside of her mouth. The detail is fantastic. Again, the swivelness on her is fantastic. She can swivel there, and she can swivel up here, which looks very, very good. Really, really nice. Her eyes are absolutely beautiful. I love those. Her arms look really, really good. I think I posed those the wrong way. Yes. So her arms are fully posable. You can put her in like a nice little waving pose, like she's waving high. Look at this! Dude, the posability of these figures is beautiful. She has all of the perfect details looking incredible on here. Her legs, again, kind of hard to move, simply because when you move them, they kind of want to snap apart. So the legs aren't the most posable. At her hips, yeah, you can't really move this too much, or the legs want to pop off, as you see. So unfortunately, her legs don't have the most pose. If you pose them, like, see, that can't even fit together. So posing her legs is a lot more difficult than posing her arms. But look, she does have drop down hip joints, just like the other figures do. I really like that. That's a really great detail. And her feet, of course, are very nicely made. I'm pretty sure they are just recolored from Freddy's and Monty's feet, but I mean, that's okay. I'm pretty sure they have the same ones in the game. So Roxanne Wolf, absolutely fantastic. That is a amazing figure. She is a little back heavy just because her hair and her tail are so heavy. So you got to be a little careful when posing her, but otherwise she looks great. And moving on to what I believe is the best figure in this entire wave, Montgomery Gator. I am not a Monty fan, right? Monty is probably my least favorite character out of all the Glamrocks. But this figure is the best official Five Nights at Freddy's figure ever made. And it is not crazy to say that. It is not crazy to say that. This Montgomery figure is perfect. I cannot come up with one single flaw. Look at those. Arm joint movement, absolutely perfect. He can do the T-posing Monty pose. Look at that. Oh my gosh, he can do the T-posing Monty. The joints on this one are perfect. Of course, the shoulder pads, you can move those back into place. He has all the details. Look, he even has thin little details showing all the boards on him, which looks so good. His arms can move incredibly well. You can put him in like some rock and roll poses looking awesome. His hands swivel amazingly. His head is beautiful. He has a fully detailed tongue on the inside of his head. His jaw moves so nicely. He has a detailed mohawk going down the side. His glasses are removable. And you can see his eyes. Removable glasses? This is a $25 figure, by the way, not even including the ruined Monty. This figure is jaw-dropping. This is absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, the posability on this guy is amazing. Look, you can like put him up like he's gonna do a giant smash. Rah, 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 rah. Oh my gosh, I love him so much. Look at this. Dude, this looks like a model from the game. This doesn't look real, or this looks like a custom figure. He looks that good. Of course, the middle torso posability, absolutely fantastic. He can move way better than most of the animatronics, surprisingly. The printing on his legs for his leg detail, absolutely perfect. I think mine messed up a little bit here, but I really don't mind. His belt looks perfect, and his tail, right? Roxy's tail was just a normal tail piece. His tail is fully posable. His tail can move. Look at this. His tail is a fully posable tail. You can move it around. You can move it to the side. You can do whatever you want with it. Dude, a fully posable Montgomery gator tail. His tail has 5 different ball joints inside of it. Is that not insane? Is that not absolutely ridiculous and insane for a figure like this? Removable glasses, of course, the legs, just like all the others, a little bit hard to pose. That's not too bad. His feet look just incredible. This Montgomery figure is beautiful. This is the best Five Nights at Freddy, official Five Nights at Freddy's figure ever made. And now, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to compare these guys to their Funko counterparts. First of all, let's take... This looks like a bootleg. Let's take a look at Glamrock Freddy. Glamrock Freddy here, right? This Glamrock Freddy looks like he came from Security Breach. This Glamrock Freddy looks like he came from poop from a butt. That's what he looks like. He is garbage. Oh my gosh. His face is weird and fat. He isn't even orange. He's brown. He's missing a ton of details all over him. His teeth are just normal Freddy teeth. They're not spiky. His shoulder pads are sad and flimsy. He's not even in a triangle shape like this Glamrock Freddy. He's in a sad, pathetic shape. His nails aren't even painted. He has short little meat gloves. He has ugly, fat fingers. This Glamrock Freddy has incredibly made amazing figures. This Glamrock Freddy has full torso posability. This guy can only swivel at the base, and it looks really weird when you pose him like that. His feet are fat and chunky, don't look accurate at all, unlike this Freddy's feet. I mean, come on. It is genuinely not even fair to compare these figures. This figure is twice the price as this figure. Can you believe that? This figure genuinely should burn. I mean, they don't even have the spikes on his wrists. Some super simple features that they couldn't get right on this Freddy. It is disgusting. That figure, absolutely trash. This Freddy figure, oh my gosh, is beautiful. Now let's go ahead and check out Glamrock Chica, right? This looks like Chica from the game, minus her shoulder pad. I found it here. Here, let's try and put that back on. Boom. All right, there we go. That easy to put it together, right? That Glamrock Chica compared to... What is this? Genuinely, what kind of figure is this? Oh my god, look at her face. This doesn't even look like the same character. This Chica looks like she was dropped on her head as a baby. She is that ugly. She has a bunch of gross, ugly teeth. This looks like FNAF 1 Chica trying to dress up as Glamrock Chica. And this looks like Glamrock Chica like a screenshot from Security Breach. The eyes are completely different. The beaks are completely different. The earrings are way better. This Glamrock Chica actually has incredibly well made, oh my gosh, like torso and everything. This Glamrock Chica's arms are skinny and gross. She has horrible looking fingers. This Glamrock Chica has fully posable endo figures. Of course, this Glamrock Chica, amazing articulation in the middle. This Glamrock Chica has no middle articulation and can just spin around in a circle. So disappointing. This Glamrock Chica's, her printing on her legs are tiny and gross, but this Glamrock Chica's legs are incredible, and her feet aren't even the correct color. This Glamrock Chica's feet are orange. This one's yellow. That one, absolutely garbage. That figure is absolutely horrible. Now, checking out Roxanne Wolf. This might be the worst one. I think Funko Roxanne Wolf is the worst figure ever made. I mean, dude, this is the Funtime Foxy figure that Funko made from Wave 2, repainted as Roxanne Wolf. It is horrible. Look at her face. You can't even compare these faces. They are that bad. Her eyes are incredible. She has her face makeup. She has her earrings. She has amazing looking hair. She looks homeless. This Roxanne Wolf looks homeless, like she's gonna ask you for $1 on the side of the road. This Roxanne is disgusting. This Roxanne can fully move her jaw and has a tongue inside. This Roxanne just has a block in her mouth, and the thing where this shines is the hair. Oh my god, the difference in these figures' hair is I don't think I need to say anything. I think you can look at these and say, okay. Yeah, the tail as well. Look at the tail. The hair, not even going to say a word. I think it speaks for itself. This Roxanne Wolf is extremely poseable, again, with middle torso posing. This Roxanne Wolf can't even pose and has the details on the wrong place. Her fingers are disgusting and ugly. She has tiny little nails that are painted the wrong color, by the way. This Roxanne has incredible hands that are painted accurately. And again, dude, look at the legs. These legs are not even comparable to each other. They are that ugly. And the last one, Montgomery Gator. This, it looks like a bootleg Monty, and this is the correct Monty. First of all, this Monty has a super fat head like he's been sitting around all day eating McDonald's. Absolutely disgusting. This Monty has a beautiful, perfect head. This Monty's glasses are just black. They couldn't even bother to paint them. This Monty's glasses are yellow like they should be. This Monty doesn't even have a stripe on his nose unlike this one. This Monty has an epic mohawk. This Monty got his mohawk from its Supercuts. It looks that bad. His chest, he isn't even the right color. This is a gross dark green. He looks absolutely horrible. He has no detail. His arms are sad and pathetic and weak. This Monty is so strong he can bench 405 pounds. Dude, look at their tails. Are we serious right now? Dude, that looks like a cucumber, and that looks like an actual tail. I mean, genuinely, what are we doing? Of course, this Monty has the best articulation, and this Monty's articulation, that's what he can do. He can spin around in a circle. Wow, he can spin around. Wow, absolutely garbage. This Monty's printing on his legs is sad. It looks like watermelon printing. This Monty's printing is incredible. This Monty doesn't even have a belt or printing on his pelvis, while this Monty absolutely does. These figures get destroyed in every single way by the security breach figures. I love them so much. And I'm so sorry, but I don't think I can review the ruined figures in this video. I love these figures so much that I don't want to take them apart to put the ruined figures together. So I think I'm going to have to save the ruined figures to be reviewed in a future video. Also because I've been talking about these figures for over 13 minutes. That is a long time. This video has gone on for far too long. So all the ruined figures, I will save them here for a future video where I will review those once I'm able to get a second set so I can display these at the same time as these amazing figures, because I don't want to take these apart. I can't choose to display the classics or the ruins. I love them that much. So now let's go ahead and check out the $1,000 customizable FNAF figures. So guys, we have looked at so many amazing customizable figures in this video. I gotta be honest, almost everything we've looked at besides $1, $5, and $10 have been incredible. But now it is time that we check out the $1,000 customizable FNAF figures. So we gotta get all of this out of here. All this, that's real money that I put on the box to make it look cooler. And shink! Let's go ahead and see what we get. Inside here is, a super small box. Shadow Freddy. Boy, why is there a smaller box inside of the bigger box? Answer me that. Oh, you did that because the box looked kind of small and lame and you wanted it to look cooler for the video? Well, I understand that. Okay, that's a good point, Shadow Freddy. I understand that. So, this box has my address on both sides. Shadow Freddy forgot to draw that out. So, I'm going to need to unbox this off camera so you don't see the address. And I will come back when it is just a plain cardboard box. Alright guys, I have it here, and with the tape cut, it is ready to be opened. So it is a plain box, so no more address. Oh man, when you see that kind of foam, oh, you know it is going to be good. Let's go ahead and see what kind of customizable FNAF figures we have in here. Are you guys ready? Alright, here it comes. Come on, open up. What? Oh my god! Oh! Is it broken? Oh, he's not broken! Oh my gosh! Oh! No! It is broken. Oh my god, the ear broke. Dude! What is my luck with getting broken Five Nights at Freddy's figures? Alright, hopefully I can glue that. Hopefully nothing else is broken. I can glue that together. This is a million times better than that crappy $500 statue. This is so much better. Not only that, oh my god, we also got Nightmare Chica. Holy oh my god, that is beautiful. Oh my, dude, I'm shaking. These look so fantastic. Oh no, did that top part break? Don't tell me it broke. Don't tell me it broke. I don't know if that broke or if that's just how she looks. This is insane. Holy crap. This is the best FNAF figure I've ever got. Okay, let's get all of this on out here. There's even more foam. We're going to have to remove from here. Don't want it to break. So no breakage, please. No breakage, please. I'm going to be as delicate as possible. I will have to glue his ear back together, of course. Oh, look, he sent some cute little stickers. Little Foxy stickers. How cute. All right. Whoa. So we're going to have to assemble these figures together. What? A nightmare cupcake! Oh my gosh. We got an accurate nightmare cupcake. Whoa, does it open? No, it's a solid piece. Now, these figures are customizable figures because, well, for as incredible as these are, you could take them apart and put them together. So if you really wanted, you could put Nightmare Foxy's head on Nightmare Chica's body, just like the Fnaf action figures. Check this out. Look, check this out. Let's see, should fit. I don't want to break these, but they should be able to. All right, yeah, okay. I don't want to break it because Nightmare Foxy's already broken, but look at that. Isn't that funny? You can put Nightmare Foxy's head on Nightmare Chica's body. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's get the rest of these assembled. There's a whole bunch of like hidden pieces in these film. Let's look at Nightmare Chica first, just because Nightmare Chica is such a kind of forgotten character, to be honest. No one really remembers Nightmare Chica. Check it out. All these pieces are put together, and this the guy who made this row art, check him out. His Instagram, if I remember to edit it on screen, should be there. He is the absolutely incredible creator and designer who made the Nightmare Fredbear figure. Yes, the Nightmare Fredbear figure that got over like 2 million views on my original $1 versus $1,000 custom Five Nights at Freddy's figures. So this guy is he's a master in his art. Everything he makes is absolutely phenomenal. He makes incredible work, and yeah, we have 2 more of his amazing Nightmare figures. He's currently working on a Nightmare Bonnie and a Nightmare Freddy figure, so we will have the full Nightmare lot. Of course, you guys know I'm going to buy those as soon as they come out. Oh, here's the plate for the Nightmare Cupcake. All right, I'm pretty sure that's everything in this chunk of foam. So they come very nicely packed, unlike that crappy Nightmare Foxy statue I got last time that arrived broken. Oh, I'm still not over that. Dude, that is the angriest I have ever been in my videos. Man. That set me off. Oh my gosh, guys. So, just so you guys know, I was not faking that. Like, I was genuinely that angry and upset. Look at these. Oh man. This guy, Row Art, he's making up for those horrible figures. I mean, for that horrible statue I received last time. Alright, so Nightmare Chica. Look how nicely this assembles together. Hopefully her legs aren't backwards. If I put the legs on backwards, let me know. Hopefully I didn't. But these figures are, oh my gosh, they're just beautiful. Boom! Here's Nightmare Chica. Did I put the legs on backwards? They feel too close together. Right? Right? Her legs feel really, really close together. I think it's fine, right? Maybe? I don't know. All right, so here she is, and look, you can fully customize her if you want to, and you can put Nightmare Foxy's head on Nightmare Chica. Check that out. So, oh man, here, wait, this is trickier. How do you put it on there? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna snap it in there. Okay, if it breaks, it's my fault. It's not his fault. But I said these figures were customizable, so I want to prove it. I want to prove it. Oh, boom! Oh my gosh, I got it. Oh! We have Nightmare Foxy, Nightmare Chica. Oh my gosh, look at this. Our Nightmare Foxy, Nightmare Chica figure. They are fully customizable, so I could put Nightmare Fredbear's head on Nightmare Chica. This is so funny. Check that out. Nightmare Foxy, Nightmare Chica. Okay, all right, let's take this off. Hopefully I don't break it. Come on. Come on. Ooh, okay, yes. So these are fully customizable. That is awesome. Now let's put Nightmare Chica on right where she belongs. Snap. Okay, boom. I have to be careful with these. Wow. Okay, like be serious. This is the best Nightmare Chica figure you guys have ever seen. Like, oh my gosh. All right, so let's put her hand out to hold Nightmare Cupcake, of course. So, man, it's kind of hard to get her stable. All right, there we go. And put this arm down, put in a cool pose. Nice. And put Nightmare Cupcake. Right. Oh my god, there's magnets. Nightmare Cupcake's magnetic. Oh my gosh, so he doesn't fall out. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. Look at this. Look at this figure. Tell me this isn't the best Five Nights at Freddy's figure you've seen in your entire life. Nightmare Cupcake is magnetic. Check this out. Look at this, right? So he doesn't fall off. This is genius. Oh my gosh. Oh, magnetic Nightmare Cupcake. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, look at that bite. Rah, 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 rah. That's gonna be the jump scare in the intro of this video where she goes, rah. Oh my, you can see the Nightmare Endo head on the inside of that. Do you see it? She has a full Nightmare Endoskeleton posed on the inside. This is incredible. All right, I'm gonna build up Nightmare Foxy, and then I will cut back once we have him built. Oh my God. I am being so serious when I say these might be top 5 figures I have ever reviewed on my channel. They're beautiful. I'm almost at a loss for words. These don't even look like figures. They look like renders that came straight out of the game. I'm being so serious. These guys genuinely do not look real. They are that incredible. Oh my gosh. Let's start off with Nightmare Chica. Nightmare Chica is beautiful. I never cared for Nightmare Chica, but I care for this figure so much. This is incredible. Not only can you see the entire Nightmare Endoskeleton inside of her head, her eyes are accurate colors. She has all 3 rows of teeth. A lot of people forget that Nightmare Chica actually has 3 rows of teeth. She's the only Nightmare Animatronic to have 3 rows of teeth. And boom, 3 rows on the bottom, and even, oh, 3, yes, there is 3 rows on the top. It's very difficult to see, but yes, there is 3 rows of teeth on the top. A fully detailed and made Nightmare Endoskeleton you can see that goes all throughout her. Of course, a full Nightmare Cupcake that's even hollow in the middle. Absolutely incredible. And he is fully magnetic, so he sticks to the plate, which is, that is genius. The Let's Eat bib is actually hand painted, which is insane that you can paint something that well. Her other hand is flat. I'm not sure if there's a magnet on this one. I don't want to check because I love this pose. Everything else about her details and withering, I wish Jazzwares would have a black wash color this good. It is incredible. Her legs feel kind of skinny and long for some reason. I've never seen Nightmare Chica's legs that much just because Nightmare Chica's not the most popular character. So this is probably accurate because the rest of her looks accurate, but I feel like her legs are a little skinny and a little bit long, kind of like the Spirit Halloween animatronic Freddy Fazbear's arms, if you know what I mean. They still look absolutely incredible, but the joints feel a little bit long. I understand that's for posability. Her thighs feel a little bit small and close together. I feel like, do you guys see what I mean? Of course, this could be accurate because I don't study the bottom half of Nightmare Chica's model, that it's something you never even really see in the games. When she jump scares you, it's just kind of the top half. So this could be accurate. I'm not exactly sure, but this character is easily a 10 out of 10. This is one of the best figures I've ever reviewed, and of course, if you want one of your very own, go check it out on RoArt's Instagram. He sells all these figures he makes himself. Absolutely incredible. But Nightmare Foxy. Nightmare Chica is amazing, but Nightmare Foxy looks like he came straight out of FNAF 4. Like, looking up close at the details on this guy, check it out. Oh my gosh, we have detail focus mode on. What? This looks unreal. This genuinely looks like he came straight out of the games. I'm being so serious. This Nightmare Foxy is absolutely beautiful. This is genuinely one of the best Nightmare Foxy figures I have ever seen in my entire life. He looks that good. The details on his snout being fully hollow. This is so much better than that stupid statue that shattered into a million pieces. His ear was unfortunately broken, but don't worry, I was able to fix it with super glue, thankfully. He does have a full endoskeleton on the inside of him. Incredibly detailed jaw. You can see that does fully open and close, of course. He has actual hollow withering on his arms that goes all the way through. Incredible hook. My only issue is the hook isn't posable. The hook stays still, unfortunately. A amazing looking torso that has wires hanging through. The torso is fully hollow, that I love. 2 posable joints on the torso so you can move it whatever way you want. The withering on this arm looks insane as well. You can see the wires attaching stuff. It looks so good. The withering goes all throughout with his big ol' Nightmare Foxy hand. Not sure why they got blurry on that. His pelvis looks a lot better than Nightmare Chica's. It looks really, really good. It just feels a lot better. It looks so much nicer. The rips on his pants, the detail there is incredible. You can see all the way through, up through the rips. That looks so good. You see the Nightmare Endoskeleton going all the way down to his legs. Oh, that leg is posed the wrong way. So that one's posed the correct way. Posed that one the wrong way. And his giant, giant Nightmare feet. These figures are genuinely some of the best figures I've ever reviewed on the channel. I absolutely love them so much. I cannot recommend you guys buy these figures enough. You will never find better Nightmare figures than these right here. He also made the Nightmare Fredbear if you want to purchase that as well. That figure is the best Nightmare Fredbear figure ever made. He's currently working on a Nightmare Bonnie and a Freddy that I will review as soon as he releases because I am such a big fan of his work. But yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy all of the customizable Five Nights at Freddy's figures. Let me know, what are your favorite figures shown off in this video? If it's the Nightmare Chica and the Nightmare Foxy, of course I understand they are that that amazing. But yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to enter in the giveaway to win the Endo figures and the Endo Shadow Freddy over on my Twitter. And yeah, I will see you all later. Goodbye!